Yesterday, 6th of September 2023, the Presidential Election Petition Court, PEPC, finally delivered its long-awaited judgments on petitions challenging the outcome of the presidential election held on 25th of February 2023. This judgment was delivered within the statutory time frame under the extant status. We acknowledge the court's contributions to due process and seeming attempt to strengthen our democracy. As petitioners in this case, we respect the views and ruling of the court, but we disagree with the court's reasoning and conclusions in the judgment it delivered. It is my intention as the presidential candidate and the intention of Labour Party to challenge this judgment by way of appeal immediately as allowed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The PEPC has rendered its judgment, but that esteemed body is not the final arbiter. The responsibility now falls on the Supreme Court. I do know that the judgment is not conterminous with justice. I implore Nigerians to remain focused, steadfast, and peaceful, and to abide by the rule of law and understand this matter has not reached its logical conclusion. Our legal team has already received our firm instruction to file an appeal against the decision. I shall not relent in quest for justice, not necessarily for myself, but for indeed for our teeming supporters all over Nigeria, whose mandate to us at the post was regrettably truncated by INEC. The strength and value of our democracy reside on solid national institutions and our confidence in them. Electoral litigations will almost be unnecessary and non-existent if the Independent National Electoral Commission discharges its statutory functions creditably, transparently, and with tenable fairness. When that body fails, as it did recently, thus subverting the will of Nigerian voters, the recourse to judiciary becomes imperative, as is now the case. I thank every Nigerian who has supported our cause and campaigned for a new Nigeria, characterized by fairness, equity, justice, rule of law, peace, prosperity, inclusiveness, sustainable growth and development. A new Nigeria is possible and achievable. I especially thank our legal team, the Labour Party and the obedient family, and all those who showed up daily during our court trials. God bless you all, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Complete criminal.
Why you make
No love for Nigeria. No love.
for the case of Tribunal yesterday, I make it a toss.
Any even apart from Tribunal, it don't tell with the verse, but we don't hold our mind because of God's grace. Nigeria too wicked. I swear.
How you see that Peter Obi and Atiku case for cost yesterday?
Actually, I know listen, I know watch out because I know they're interested again of Nigeria. Because me say what the agreement to come out from this country disappear.
You want Japa?
Life. Nigeria too wicked.
Nigeria is a failed state.
Nigeria is a failed state.
So, simple because we have seen the realities that the election did not move free and fair according to what we believe. But the so-called judiciary and INEC have manipulated everything. And after minus that, even the president himself don't even consider the masses. So all we know is that we believe in God, but I'm praying that military should take over.
You two are praying for
military? Yes, because if you watch now, the refineries that were operating in this country was built by the militaries. All the whole federal highways was constructed by military. Now, what are we to enjoy? Because since we enter democracy, it's zero. So we need military.
What are the palliatives they've got, the provisions they've made?
No. They are just for themselves. They are not giving to the poor masses. They are using it only for themselves.
So Nigerians are scam now.
It's a scam. Everything is fake. Nothing is moving in the country.
There are particular people that have say in this country. That is why I always tell you that anything that is happening in this country is very, very okay and is very, very sweet. But you know one thing that makes me happy?
Yes.
I thank God that all of us is buying the same market. The president have come to stay now. We are into it. Whether you are APC or Labour or PDP, you understand? All of us will buy the market and we accept it.
We've seen Asari Dokubo in Abuja yesterday with his boys, you know, praying for Tinubu, that the mandate should be restored back to Tinubu, and eventually got it. What will you say about people like Asari Dokubo?
You know, in this life, everybody, anywhere you are looking for something, that is where your interest is. You understand? So like me now, as I'm going for my business, I normally go where I get something. So that's exactly what
Asari Dokubo is doing.
Yes, now.
For his benefactor.
Yes, you should know now.
All right. So people are clamoring for military intervention. Nigerians, what transpired in Niger, Gabon of recent, and Burkina Faso should also happen in Nigeria. What's your thoughts?
Eventually, as I normally tell you, anyhow they do it is acceptable by us. Whether anyhow they do it is acceptable.
The rain is falling on
everybody's roof. I know that is always my talk, you understand?
So what's the app where you know they appear back?
Oh, they don't person with the election, but they rob the election from that man.
They rob it from
that,
Peter Obi?
Yes.
So now Peter Obi win the election?
Yes.
So they're going to give Tinubu yesterday?
Yes.
So, but they say the case of Peter Obi and Atiku, the case lack merit, say you know get away.
It's pure lie because they have taken bribe.
The judges are taking bribe?
Yes.
So no joy for Nigeria now?
No joy, not scatter. You don't die.
What do you want now? What do you think will be the next thing?
I want to make justice prevail.
Make justice prevail?
Yes.
But Tribunal don't decide yesterday, but they go Supreme Court.
Yes, make they go Supreme Court.
If you believe that things go see...
Work out for B.
Nigerians are now calling for military intervention. So many military could take over.
Make them because take over. You kill all those, those bad eggs in Nigeria.
So the judiciaries and the executive, they are bad eggs?
Yeah, because on my own, now military is supposed to over to rule because nothing all these people they do again. They know some road, so many roads that don't spoil. Check out on a road now, no space.
Yeah, true.
And now they don't they walk the road now small. So all this our government. Yes, now military now expect to take over the country, make they rule. Yes.
Election Tribunal yesterday for Abuja. Give us your reaction.
Well, election tribunal yesterday, we already know that that's how it should be because before they started giving us...
So you are not disappointed?
I'm very, very disappointed. I'm very, very heavily disappointed because when we start hearing army, soldier, police giving us a warning that we should not act anyhow there, any violent, we know that there's something's wrong somewhere. So I already played this and look at Chief Judge then, saying there's nothing like a federal capital, 25% or those kind of a thing. So all I will also say that it's already there,
So when they leave Jagaba?
Let him be there now because there's nothing they can say. There's nothing to say.
People are calling for military intervention. Do you follow support?
Well, the only thing what I'm saying about that is that I think there's another judgment. It's never
Supreme Court.
Never yet over. So let's say we'll hear the last final day now. So
as it is now, you are not happy?
I thought if I know where to, I'm not happy at all. But as Nigeria things now, I will have to drink water and cool the annoyance.
Man get now they bribe people like this now. What did happen now? What did happen? Which kind of money will this man get like this now? Which kind of thing be this? Not Nigeria. Nigeria no go better. They hear me, Nigeria no go better because this na corruption that they need for this country. Why now? Make them carry am give person wey win now. Why do they do like this? Do like this?
So when they carry and give Tinubu, give P2B.
P2B now. Why they do like this kind of they do now? Why they carry and give P2B kwano?
Thank you.
Oh my nigga, what's up? Early morning now.